Hello, everybody. Thanks for watching Hutch's Weather. We're going to talk about that road home. What are the roads looking like? What are the latest conditions? This is what you can expect as our icy weather continues across the valley. My friends at Robert Gibb & Sons, though, want you to know that, do you have no ducks in your house? Well, that's no hassle. Check in with Robert Gibb & Sons about a Bryant mini split system. It's ductless, you have zone control, it's quiet, efficient, and powerful. And up to $2,000 in tax rebates are available. Give Robert Gibb & Sons a call today. Now let's take a look at the radar. We do have a couple of bands of snow showing up in the Minot area. We did get some pretty heavy snow, pretty terrible road conditions here and there as that icy cold temperature really causing things to freeze up across the region, but the snowfall has subsided substantially. Here's a look at those wind gusts across the area right now, and we do see those wind gusts still over 30 miles per hour here in the Southern Valley and Grand Forks as well. Fergus Falls area near 30 miles per hour. James River Valley 30 mile per hour gusts, the latest reports as well. Air temperatures across the region look like this. We see the coldest air starting to nudge its way into Kitson County, 14 degrees there, 18 in Detroit Lakes, 23 Bemidji, 25 in Crookston. You factor in those winds that we just talked about, and wind chills are below zero, and we're on our way down. It's going to get pretty low as we go through the next couple of days. We'll talk about that in a minute, but for now, let's take a look at what's going on with regards to our latest conditions on area roads. We'll start with the North Dakota Road Report here. Again, I'll remind you, you can get the very latest on hutchesweather.com anytime, anywhere. Now, we do have some areas where the roads have the green colors on them. That is seasonable travel there. Still a travel alert up in and around the Cavalier area. Let's take you up there. We still have icy roads anywhere you see the roads painted or colored in that yellow shade. So compacted snow and ice across parts of northwest North Dakota, northeast North Dakota, including here near Cavalier, when we take a look at the latest, and some sun peeking through, but still some ice on the sides of the road surface there. You may run into some patchy ice here and there as well. Near the border crossing up into Walsh County, let's take a look at this, the Bosemont area. And again, the road surfaces there with the wind-blown snow, having patchy ice here and there across that area. Now, as we go into the Fargo zone, road conditions are much better, but we still have had some slippery conditions in town in particular as well. We do have a couple of crashes to report out there. One north of the Dickinson area here as we take a look at the road conditions near Killdeer out there in the McKenzie County area. Also, the Williston zone, here's Highway 2 as we look out there. Definitely some icy conditions. We'll get to Minnesota momentarily. I want to show you Montana. There is that blizzard warning out near the Big Sky country of Glendive, Montana. And this is what we have going on out there. It is very slippery. And where you see the pink colors there, that is compacted snow on area roads. So here's a look at northeast and eastern Montana. Here's Webo. And as you look out there, you could see the ice just coating Interstate 94. So if you are in a tractor trailer, you're driving out west on 94, it's going to get very icy out there across the Montana border. Heading between Miles City and Glendive, we have some tricky roads, but it does eventually turn into this as you get out towards Terry. So some areas not hit as hard. Now, northeast Montana and the Highway 2 corridor out here, let's go into that Wolf Point area, Poplar, Montana, and Highway 2 has some ice on the road surface out there with temperatures in the 20s. And up to the far north near Plentywood, we can take a look up there, and we certainly see the same thing, very icy conditions. A quick check on Minnesota before we move along here, and as we look at Minnesota, some of the roughest conditions are shown in pink colors that you see on the area roads here. We're talking about Bemidji and points north with a lot of pink in and around that area. Let's go into the Solway area, and you can see Highway 2 there through Solway. This is Bagley to Bemidji on that stretch, completely covered with ice in places. And again, the lens looks like it's pointed straight down there. But as we take a look across that area, we do have some very icy conditions to report. Waskish and points north, there was some more significant snow as we go up in the Badette zone. This is Badette. Now, the DOT page shows blue conditions for the road. I can tell you that is completely covered with a crust of crusty ice and snow, again, out near Badette. So keep that in mind. It's definitely winter and wintry travel there. Out in War Road to Roseau, Salal area out here, we can check out the conditions a little bit better there. You can see at least a little bit of pavement, but anticipate some icy conditions. Now let's get down into the central part of Minnesota here and check out Interstate 94. This is a look at the Rothsay area. Frequently icy in this part, but definitely not nearly as much precipitation there to cause any woes. Let me show you a little bit on the forecast, but I'll have a much more in-depth video coming up here shortly. I can tell you, as we head through the evening hours, the strongest of the wind gusts, which are now located over the Red River Valley, will continue to slowly slide to the east. It's still going to be windy enough, though, to cause those roads to remain fairly icy, and our wind chills will be pretty tricky as well. Keep that in mind. Here is a look at your forecast and the windiest of the weather shifting off to the east. Finally, a real decrease in the wind speeds for the most part as we go into your Tuesday morning. But look what's coming at us. Another shot of flakes with the Arctic air mass punching in. So Tuesday snow showers will be of the cold, fluffy variety, not this heavy, wet, crusty nonsense we've had on the roads, but it will reinforce some of the slippery, and it does come with a shot of wind as we go into your Tuesday afternoon and evening. Arriving in the Red River Valley just in time for your commute home. Wind from the north, cold Arctic air punching in with falling temperatures heading into your Tuesday evening. We'll be in the 20s for most of the day on Tuesday, so the brutal Arctic air does not arrive until Wednesday. I'll have more on that, or you can see my previous videos on hutchesweather.com. Check out the photos uploaded today. I've had a lot of beautiful ones out there, and I'll tell you what, we've had everything from rainbows to just driving nonsense across the area over the last 24 to 36 hours. Here's a Comstock rainbow from the rain showers in December across the area. Double rainbow at that. Tiffany, thank you for your photos. So many awesome photos of that content as well. Let's check out a couple of other rainbow shots here because they were just amazing out there. Thank you so very much. The double rainbow captured here in Dilworth by Tammy. Thanks for sharing. You know what? Sometimes if you can't beat them, join them. Have a little bit of fun here. Cindy in Mountain, North Dakota, saying this weather was for the ponies. In fact, building one out of the sticky, wet snow was a little bit of adult fun, says Cindy, and I'm glad you were able to be able to flex with the weather. Like this young person right here, Jessica, thank you so very much. This is out in the North Fargo, Riverwood area, and there's a rainbow in December. Why not? A short sleeve shirt there. It looks like, what is that person's? That sketch out there. So a huge rainbow in December, and that was a double rainbow as well. Thanks again for all of your photos uploaded throughout the last 24 to 36 hours. Hard to measure this snow, but if you do have a measurement, I'd appreciate that in the comments. Until next time, I'm meteorologist Hutch Johnson. You can check the latest anytime on your road conditions. That link is available right at the top of the page there on the menu section, hutchesweather.com. Stay tuned, stay safe, drive careful, slow it down, arrive safe, and we'll check back in with a forecast update in a bit.